Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, Doctor. I'm Rodreck Karemba, a student of PGDE. I am going to present on the topic social and emotional learning, which was for lesson 23 on the presentation lessons framework. Right. Social and emotional learning is a process for helping children, even adults, to develop fundamental skills for life effectiveness. Social and emotional learning teaches skills we need to handle ourselves, our relationships, at work, at school, effectively and ethically. These skills include recognizing and managing emotions, developing caring and caring for others, establishing positive relationships, making responsible decisions, as well as handling challenging situations constructively and ethically. They are the skills that allow children to calm themselves when they are angry. They also allow them to make friends, to resolve conflicts amicably, and make ethical and safe choices in life. Many of the programs that teach social and emotional learning skills have now been rigorously evaluated and found to have a positive impact according to reliable research. Schools are highly effective in settings for teaching social and emotional learning. Social and emotional learning is also a framework. It also provides a framework for school improvement, which teaches social and emotional learning skills, which helps students to create and maintain a safe, caring, and conducive learning environment. The most beneficial programs on social and emotional learning provide sequential and developmentally appropriate instructions in social and emotional learning skills. They are implemented in a coordinated manner, school-wide, and in the classroom. During and out of the school activities, as well as at home. Educators receive ongoing professional development in social and emotional learning. Families and schools work together to promote children's social, emotional, and academic success. Right. Let's look at why social and emotional learning is important in learning. Okay. Firstly, let's go through what other researchers observed. Let's look at their research findings. Social and emotional learning is based on rigorous research in multiple fields, clearly indicating that our emotions and relationships affect how and what we learn. A growing body of research findings has demonstrated that social and emotional learning promotes positive development among children. It also reduces problem behavior and improves academic performance, citizenship, and health-related behaviors. Academic outcomes promoted by social and emotional learning include greater motivation, that is the motivation to learn, commitment to school, increased time devoted to learning in schoolwork, and the mastery of subject matter, improved attendance, and graduation rates and reduced dropouts. Students in schools that use an evidence-based social and emotional learning curriculum, that one has been scientifically and is scientifically evaluated and found effective. Significantly, that is the evidence-based social learning and learning, emotional learning. It significantly improve in their attitudes. Students improve in their attitudes towards school. Their behaviors also improve, and their academic performance also improves. A recent review of 30 studies found that social and emotional learning results in improvements in students' achievements. Test scores, right? The improvement in test scores were with an average of about 11 percentage points over students who are not involved in social learning programs. Yearly investments in the social and emotional learning, pays dividends. One major multi-year study found that by the time the students become adults, students who receive social and emotional learning in a lower grades increase they achieve higher pass rates, right, significantly by more than 11%. They are 11% better than students who would not receive social and emotional learning programs. Right. The research is also revealed that even as social and emotional learning programs produce positive effects in students, they also prevent negative outcomes. The retention rate of students actually who receive social and emotional learning increase by actually more than 23% versus 14% for students who do not receive social and emotional learning programs. Social and emotional learning is related to other national youth development and prevention initiatives, such as character education and school-based health promotions. But social and emotional learning is significantly different because it systematically addresses the numerous social and emotional variables that place youth at risk for school failure, such as lack of attachment to a significant adult or inability to manage emotions. Social and emotional learning provides educators with a common language and a framework to organize and develop their activities. Many programs related to children's social and emotional development focus on a single problem or issue, such as preventing substance use. Social and emotional learning, however, is an inclusive approach that covers the entire spectrum of social and emotional competencies that help students to be resilient and successful. Educators, the best ways to promote student success. They have tended to distinguish between the emotional and the academic aspects of children. The growing evidence now suggests that However, these two kinds of education, these two kinds of learning, they have to be intimately connected so as to promote students' social and emotional skills, which is critical in improving their academic performance and their success in life. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Doc, for going through this presentation with me. Right. Any contributions are welcome. Any further discussions are also welcome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.